Guys, holy crap. The Mandalorian Chapter 6 is one badass episode. Oh, I was not expecting it to go in that direction. This is what I love about this show, man. I'm getting so giddy thinking about it. It started out, I was a little bit skeptical at first because it started out as like a side mission kind of thing. And I wasn't really sure how I felt about that at first because I was really wanting to see, obviously, you know, the Baby Yoda storyline continue forward. And this was the first episode where it kind of didn't felt like it came to a halt, but he does go on a little bit of a side mission. And it says right here, the Mandalorian joins a crew of mercenaries on a dangerous mission to break out a prisoner, and that's basically the episode. And so I was really, really skeptical at first because like I said, I was really wanting to continue on the Baby Yoda storyline. And then about halfway through this episode, it started to get really, really interesting. It started out kind of slow a little bit, to be completely honest, but it finished off extremely strong. And then it ended in a way where I think we're going to see the mercenaries again at some point. They kind of left it on a little bit of a cliffhanger. But anyway, no, I mean, this episode is full of badassery. I have created a word. That is my word of the day, badassery. And when you look at the definition, the only definition is going to be Mandalorian Chapter 6. You had a lot of great scenes in this episode that really showcases just how badass Mando is, as well as making this universe just seem that much bigger than it already did. Bill Burr's character in this episode, I completely forget his name because I'm usually terrible with names when it comes to movies and TV shows, but his character in the show is an asshole, but he's kind of like a likable asshole in a way, where he's only an asshole because we see him through Mando's eyes, because obviously Mando is the main character of the show. But I guarantee you, if Bill Burr's character was the main character of the show, we would look at Mando and say he's an asshole. For a little bit there, I really did think that Baby Yoda was going to use some sort of force technique on the droid at the very end, because the droid starts like hunting for him in the ship, and then he opens up this door, and it's Baby Yoda, and Baby Yoda sticks out his hand, and I was like, is he gonna like push him back or turn the gun around on him or something? And then Mando comes in and saves him at the end. But I really, really wanted to have Baby Yoda have his moment. And just like in the second episode where he freaking picks up that giant rhinoceros thing, I want him to have another one of those moments. And they're holding back. I know they're holding back, and I cannot wait for that moment where he finally does something really, really cool. And it's just going to be such a crowd pleaser. And I cannot wait. This episode turned out to be really, really intense because at some point they come across this guy that runs the prisoner facility, and he points up his gun, and he has this this tracking device where if he presses it, a bunch of people in X-Wings are gonna come in 20 minutes and shoot the place up. And they kill him, and they're thinking that they're all in the clear until you hear a little beeping noise, and he pressed it before he died, and in 20 minutes, X-Wings are gonna come in and blow the place up. So after that, they get the prisoner out of the cell that the prisoner was in, but then they push Mando into that cell, and their plan is to leave Mando behind, but Mando escapes and he starts hunting them down one by one, and the entire facility is turned into this red beam light thing, and oh my god, it was so entertaining to watch Mando one by one hunt down the people who just screwed him over, because it just showcases, again, how badass Mando really is.
Do it! Do it! Come on, come on! Kill me, I'm here! Kill me!
And not only that, Mando gets the prisoner off, just him and the prisoner, off of the security facility, and he brings him back to the station where he got the job originally. He lands, he gives the prisoner over to the guy who gave him the job in the first place, and the guy that gave him the job in the first place completely turns around and says, kill him. And the ship rises out of the facility and starts to go after him. But then out of nowhere, you hear the beeping again, and you know that Mando put the tracking device on the prisoner's waist. And then out of nowhere, X-Wings, 3 of them, and I know Dave Filoni was one of them, 3 of them come in and they completely destroy the facility, and Mando gets away with the money, and just, oh my god, this episode really turned around. It started out a little slow, like I said, I'm not gonna lie, but wait until the last like 20 minutes and oh my god, it's so good. There's only a couple episodes left. I'm really, really not wanting this show to end. I just want it to go on forever and ever and ever. God, so yeah, I mean, have you guys seen Chapter 6 of The Mandalorian yet? What did you think? Comment down below your theories and what you thought about the episode, what you think about the show so far. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And as always, thanks for watching.